Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, and you might as well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole war chant is going full throat. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Seminoles will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quick release on the RPO. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
He's showing you his skills on that last throw. This guy's got arm talent and accuracy, man, and some of it, it's not coachable. And I think back to Jamarcus Russell and Joe Burrow, two former Tiger quarterbacks that were the first overall pick in the NFL draft. They had some of that, too. They just had a feel for the position that you simply couldn't coach at the college level. This guy, man, he's got some serious tools, and he really helps make this offense dangerous.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Finds his big tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
Try to get it on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on fourth down, but the consequences are that now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you start the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Here's the handoff. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting it to the big fella tight end.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the air, it's Uiagalelei. Picked off. Taking it the other way. The 40, the 30, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, LSU.
How about the middle linebacker making a great play? Drops in his zone, eyes on the quarterback. He sees the quarterback throw the football, breaks on it perfectly, steps in front, and takes it all the way to the house.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's got it at the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Using his legs to buy some time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. To throw, it's Uiagalelei. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Give to the running back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll try the run. Oh, the pirouette gets him loose. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to
catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Fires to the big fella. Bringing the heat. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's a really good-looking throw there. I think about back in my day playing for the Gators, we were known as having this high-octane passing attack with Steve Spurrier, but every time we played the Seminoles and Chris Wenke, of course, would go on to win a Heisman Trophy, we knew that we were going to have to be executing at a high level. This guy right here, when he gets going and he gets into a groove, he just does not miss. He is able to light up the scoreboard for the Seminoles.
Finds his tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Fires to the wideout.
Yes, sir.
And that pass is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out route. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's not always the sacks on the quarterback, right? You just want to affect him. You want to get to his legs. And if you can smash him, even better. Hit him in the face, make that ball float up in the air, creates the turnover, creates the big play.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. But on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. You'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Wide open downfield. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got him wide open. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys on the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, Brim making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
He wants it all. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. They've got it down to a 2-touchdown deficit, trailing by 14 and about to kick it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, You know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Looking down the middle. Pass on the way. It's picked off. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
To the air, into Uyangalele. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Terrier, let's go. Timber.
Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
He'll start this drive firing. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they can...
Oh, that's going to be a safety.
God. Oh.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
On the return, it's Hill. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Coming out with it, it's Holmes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one. They're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more.
The expressway is wide open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
What you talking about? With Shane?
Shot toward the end zone.
Man, honestly, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. Nah, facts, though. Like, it's... Yeah.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Yeah. Well, and it was filled. Like, it wasn't no empty space. It was filled. So, my thing is, my thing is, that's probably the little shorty he was messing with. And he probably didn't get to spend time with him on Valentine's Day. He probably spent time with somebody else. So he, you know, had the key or whatever and was like, shit, I'm going to get her back. Watch. He snuck into the house, and then, you know, she came in through the back door. So that's how you know she was serious.
Minutes of football and a convincing outcome.
Yeah.
Certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standards, fellas.
Yeah. But look, but then the thing is, though, if you read it, he sliced her with it too, though. Like, he injected her, but sliced her with the syringe. Then not only that, he mashed her head against the back of the door, against the back door. She was bleeding from the back of her head. Then he pretty much like raped her, bro.
Imposed their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there.
I'm like, bro, he bugging.
And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first
Like
down.
I said, I don't know, man. Like, then on top of that, he had the gun. He had the gun, and I guess when he fled the scene, he dropped the clip, and it was 11 bullets. It was 11 bullets on the floor that they found.
Give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Like, bro,
and the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run.
That's just that right there is just wild to me. Like, all in one. Like, first of all, you beat her up, then you raped her, then you stabbed her. Pretty much stabbed her vagina.
They make the stop, but there
made her
is a
bleed
flag
from
on
that
the
area.
field. We'll see what that's all about.
Like,
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense gets
shit
set
just
for
weird.
second
Like,
down.
it's really just weird for real. Like,
Here's the
why
give
would you
off the
really
left
like?
side.
Why would you
Good
really
job
crash
running
out
tough
like
and
that?
behind his pads
Like,
as he gets
that
up to the
had to be.
38-yard line.
I don't know. She must have had that good. I don't know, bro. Because for you to do that and try to kill the girl,
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
then not only that, you fled the scene.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to
That's
the
a tricky
turf.
situation right there, bro.
Well, in the first half, this
But it's
offense
crazy
was up and down the
because
field. It seemed like
I didn't know
everything they
nothing
were
of it
dialing up was
until
working.
one
And
of
here
my
in the
other
third
cousins
quarter, and there's
sent
a very
me,
rare incompletion on their own
sent
end
me
of
the
the field. Maybe
screenshot of
that's
the
the play
news
the
article.
defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Now adjusting. He's looking on the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Yeah, like that.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the
But
game.
then, like that was my
Fourth down,
whole thing,
and
though.
we're gonna be
like,
aggressive, and we're not just going to do
you
this
go
early.
and do this,
We're going to do this
but you
all
just try to
game
clown
long.
me in the
Awesome
chat, like,
execution on a critical
so
man.
who's to say, you know, I use this as ammo, you feel me, and, you know, try to clown him back, like, but it's like, I ain't gonna do it, though, 'cause I don't care that much, you know, I'm over it, but, you know, you're gonna try to spread false lies on me, but then you out here doing this, and it's publicly, like, seen by
By
everybody.
a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Yeah.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out.
Man, look, listen here. Because, bro, my whole thing is from the looks of it, he was just happy. Like, a couple days ago, talking about he gonna marry his little shit live, da-da-da-da. Now, all of a sudden, you trying to kill your little shit. Like, bro, what? Like, that don't even make sense.
It's green.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it back to the 25.
Yeah, me and my wife was sitting talking about that. I don't know what bro was on. That's just.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
I mean, pretty much, bro. You just gotta play your game for real, bro. Like, don't shy away from nothing that you do.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for
Like,
offenses to find themselves
with Tim,
as the game goes
he
on.
really
Yeah,
ain't
some
gonna
things
do
not go
nothing
their
too
way early,
special.
but
He
they found
gonna,
something
he gonna
last
do the
drive,
zig
Dave.
routes
Let's see if they can build
like
on.
Slick
Yeah,
does.
you just
He
pick
gonna
and pick
do
and pick
the
until you find that place.
he gonna do
where
the
you're like,
out
okay,
route,
this is
and then
an
of course he
advantage
gonna
I
run the
have.
ball
They
too
clearly
as well.
found that dude.
So
They score
that's
here.
all you gotta
And
do is
here's
really,
the fifth interception by this quarterback.
yeah.
And he's wrapped up.
But see,
after a
he
solid
do this
return on
one
the pick.
he do this
Well,
one
the defense
play.
came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways.
I want to say
try
it's
to
trips
gain
left
as much
vertical.
momentum as they
It's
could.
really
Really
what the
nice
play is,
interception
I
on
want
that
to say.
play.
But
Great
he
job
gonna
with the
basically
eyes
send his
by the
tight end
defender
across the
that picked
field
him
to the
up.
left, and
The
everybody
offense
gonna go
starts with
right.
a short
And he
field.
gonna try to scramble outside, and then he basically gonna look to see
The give
what
to
you
the
playing.
tailback.
He gonna look to see
Smashes
if,
through.
man, that's not.
And it's slipped out.
But
He's got the
he
ball, and he'll
basically
try
gonna
to
look
pick
to
up
see
a few. I don't know if it was
if you gonna
luck
use her
or
that
aggression
safety,
or just a fortuitous
and then he gonna
bounce,
throw
but at least they
backside
got
to the
ball
tight end
back.
if you do.
One thing I
If
do
you
know,
don't
Reese,
use the
this
safety,
running
you know,
back's
if
gotta
you
do
use
a
her
better
safety,
job with
then you
ball
try to play
security.
that tight
You
end.
cannot
He
turn
basically
the
gonna
football over and
take
expect
the deep
to win
shot.
this game. They're very
But
lucky they were able to jump on top
if
of that.
you use her to
Second
safety,
down,
you play the
after
deep ball,
offense
he can throw it
recovered
to the
its
tight
own
end and go
fumble.
across field.
Leaves it with the running back. They make the
So,
stop after a pickup.
you
of
basically
three
just gotta-
inside the red zone at the 19.
You gotta make him choose who he gonna go to instead of, you know, him making you choose who to play. So, because I ain't gonna lie, like the reason why I lost to him was because of the simple fact I had did the hot route to my receiver.
It's Nussmeier.
Oh, bro,
And the
what
ball's on the
the
ground. How about that on the work play from the defense to scoop it up?
I did the hot route
And he's
to
brought
my
down,
receiver,
and his defense
and when I
gets
did the
the
hot
ball
route
back
to
for his
him, he went upfield, and I hurried up and I threw him the ball. If he'd have caught it, it would have been a touchdown or it would have been a first down. So when I threw it, he dropped, like literally caught it and then dropped it as soon as he took a step. I'm like, wow. I'm like, yeah, the game did that to me. But then on top of that, I dropped a pick too though, like looked like a wide open pick, like.
Caught in the backfield. It's Morlock.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Yeah.
Quarterback checking off. He's looking for a man on second down. Throws to the wideout.
Right.
He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you.
Yeah, because see, normally that's what I do when I play him. Like, I try to use her on that whip route. I don't try to do nothing else but use her on that whip route because I know he's not going to throw nowhere else. He's going to throw that whip route, or he's going to throw, you know, if he's in 5 wide, he's going to throw
every single snap.
What do you call that route? You know, that little vertical post route that he always
unloads to the wideout.
that he always throws. So I either play that route or I play the whip route. But 9 times out of 10, I'm going to play the whip route because that's normally what, you know, him and Timmy kill me with.
And this offense
Is
can
that?
ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires to the tight end. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third.
Yeah, it's crazy though. I would have beat Timmy. Look, he literally threw the ball to 2 of my defenders, bro, and neither one of them caught the pick, bro. Like, I literally used one of them. I used one of them, and then I pretty much let the other one just play. And
he'll just keep slinging it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Fires to the middle.
Yeah.
Downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6
I mean,
more to the board with
like I said, he'll do nothing special. He basically gonna nick and dime you down the field for real. He gonna nick and dime you down the field. He gonna run the ball.
Will draw them 1 point.
And then, cause like literally, like when Slick commented in the chat, he was like, "Boy, this game boring. All of this one left and right." Like literally, both of them was just running the ball. Well, I knew I was gonna run the ball because I wasn't gonna pass against them for real unless I had to. I already knew my game plan going into the game.
Returner's gonna
but
try to see what he can get.
It was just like pretty much he took my game plan and he tried to basically, you know, duplicate what I was doing. And you know that's what he did. You know, he pretty much duplicated what I did, ran the ball, and then he threw the ball when he had
Running
to.
behind that left side.
So.
What a nifty
I mean, like I said, I still should have won that game regardless, but I dropped the pick and then
to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're gonna run the football. The defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying.
We're gonna be leaving here in a minute.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Man, because I just knew I'm like, oh yeah, I got my game plan down. It's working. About to go to the championship. Drop the pick. Then I scramble, and then my player drops the damn first down. I'm like,
finally makes the stop after the
had I caught that first down, I would have won that game. Because I turned on true clock just like I know he turned. So I catch that. That's pretty much ball game.
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it takes you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying.
But you definitely got to get you one because I pretty much run Timmy damn near.
Getting the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one.
Yeah, he was. He thought we won't have it again. Boy, he said that the first one. And then on top of that, try to make an excuse for losing the first one. Then come back the second one.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on.
You basically try to use the same excuse. Oh, I let it slip away. Nah, bro. I just outplayed you. Simple as that. Just give me my credit. I outplayed you.
He's just a really good player.
That's really all it was. You got outplayed. I made smarter plays.
Trying to turn the corner on the jet sweep. And he doesn't quite get the score. Right at the 3.
Man, y'all funny as hell, bro. I was looking at it.
The football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game. Try to continue to do this on the ground. Continue to eat that clock.
Right.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football.
Yeah, I seen that.
All the time off
but the crazy thing about it was I was going to force win you, but then I had forgot that I had seen him that literally at 5 that morning. So I was like, nah, I can't. That's a first down. This game is cheap. But I was like, nah, I can't sit there and give a damn. I can't give a force win just like that off rip. And it's only been about 8 hours.
And
I
everyone
was
on the
like,
same
shit,
page
I'm
here.
gonna play this. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. These two niggas gonna figure this shit out. They ain't about to stress me out. That's why I said what I said. And then I put my phone on Do Not Disturb while I was at work. I was like, yeah, I ain't paying attention to this. Bro. They gonna piss me off. Hey, I was weak. I'm like, yeah, nah.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first
Yes,
down.
sir. Let's go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Green.
I ain't think he got the damn hot route. It kept
And
giving me a
they take
touchdown.
it in for 6 more points.
Let's go.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after
He should be able
to.
Just give him like a 30-minute heads up, like, hey, I'm gonna be loading up at this time. Do not be on Warzone. So that way it ain't no confusion. Because now if it happened this time, I'm gonna give you the first one. I ain't gonna fair sim it or nothing like that because.
But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, but he, I don't know what he been doing. I honestly don't know what he's been doing. I couldn't tell you why he
looking to throw it to Uiagalelei. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, he did. I remember that.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know how to play it too. That's the reason why when whatchamacallit ran against me, Jarrell ran it against me in your league when we played. And I'm like, bro, what the I'm like, man, I know this. I'm like, oh, that's the play that Buddy killed Jeremy with. And I was like, oh,
and they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play.
But it's crazy because
the deepest, widest, he's got to be patient.
No doubt, situational football is probably one of the most.
But it's crazy. So when
understanding the situation, I have the lead.
When I played Jarrell, I had thought the shit was gonna be a run, and I damn near I fucked around and I ran commit, and I went to bomb. I'm like, nah. Yeah, but it's so crazy. But it's crazy though because it worked for me, right? It worked, but it was just the simple fact he did the damn pass, and everybody, pretty much played it. Well, everybody played the run instead of playing the pass.
Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
When you're down like this late in the game in a 2-minute situation, you're going to have to take some risks. They're very lucky that last throw, though, was not intercepted.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, he still caught that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Yeah.
The aerial assault continues. They're trying to get to it. Fires toward the end zone. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Uiagalelei. He's not afraid to go deep. He makes a grab. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Right.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Seminole.
Relaxing.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football
shit. Sometimes shit. That's how I be too. Shit. Take the whole knife and get hella mayo and rub it on the bread.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get.
Oh, yeah, you got the squeeze bottle. Well, see, we had a squeeze bottle, but we ran out of it. So my wife went bought the jar.
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half.
All right, bet. Wait, y'all playing tomorrow or today?
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Okay. Yeah. Hello.
The Bayou Bengals will run
All
the
right.
offense
Do it
out
up!
to the field. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation
Amari!
offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high
My bad.
percentage
My wife
passes
had
to
called.
maintain
But
possession
Amari and daughter,
to
come
manage
here.
the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get one or two first
Are
downs,
you
this
dressed?
ball
You
goes
got
in.
shorts and
Headed to the end
pants on?
zone. Touchdown,
You got no shorts on?
LSU.
You gonna practice some pants?
And they
Okay,
add
practice
6
some
more
pants.
to the board with that trip to the house.
Okay, we'll go put some shorts on them.
And, you know, late in the games,
Go put some shorts and
offenses
stuff on,
sometimes get
if you're gonna go to
conservative when
track
they
practice and
got the
practice.
lead and they got the ball. I love
Jeep,
this
hurry
offense.
up,
They
because
were
DB coming to get y'all.
aggressive.
Hurry up.
They got another score added to
Yeah.
the lead. Now you're
I'll be
trying
up there
to
in a
salt
minute.
this game away.
Ready to try the point after.
No, dude, it's track practice. You're not doing nothing extra. It's track practice, bro.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Fair catch called for and made. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? He
Dang.
gave him the ball,
Knew
and
that
he
shit was
delivered
coming.
the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. He's looking to throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He wants a big play here late.
Thank you.
And he's thrown another interception. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He's going up top.
Oh, this.
And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off the play fake. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Oh, yeah.
A full dive to haul that one in. And the Tigers will hustle to the line.
He outside.
Off
All
the
right.
play fake,
Mari,
first
do it,
down
bye.
to throw. Going back to the well, another
Yeah.
deep ball.
Oh.
Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as a player.
Dude, just put some shoes on. Dude, you need to put a hat on.